So this is the question, shortest distance to target color. I am guessing that you have already read the question. If you haven't, I will be giving the link to the question in the description box, and you can check this out. So now let's directly move to the solution part. So let's take an example. So we are given this colors array, right? So now our first task will be to separate all the colors, right? So the first, we can see that I have created an array C1 that contains all the indexes that has color 1, right? So this index and this index, that is 0 1 and 3, I have stored here. Okay, similarly the indexes which have color 2, that is index 2 5 and 6, I have stored in C2. Okay, and the indexes which have color 3, that is 4 7 and 8, I have stored in C3. Okay, that is our first task, to separate the indexes. All the indexes which have color 1 will be stored here, all the indexes which have color 2 will be stored in here, and all the indexes which have color 3 will be stored in here. Okay, now let's go through the queries. So in the queries, what will be given is that index comma color pairs, right? So let's take the first query, that is 1 3. So our color is 3, and we need to find the nearest index which is close to 1. So as our color is 3, we'll go to this array C3, okay, and we'll find the nearest index which is nearest to 1, So as you can see that the index nearest to 1 is 4, right? So our answer will be 4 minus 1, that is 3. Now in the second query we have the color 2, right? So we will look in this array C2. Now we need to find the nearest point to 2, right? So we can see that the nearest index uh, that is nearest to 2 is 2. So the answer, our answer will be 2 minus 2, that is 0. And in the last query our color is 1. So we'll look up in this array and we need to find the nearest index to 6, right? So we can see that in this array the nearest index that is nearest to 6 is 3, right? So our answer would be 6 minus 3, that is 3. So how can we find the nearest index in any of these three arrays? So we can iterate through all the array and find the nearest, but that would cost us order of n complexity. So we can decrease the complexity easily to order of log n by using binary search. Okay. Now let's say we want to find the nearest element of x in this array. Okay, so how can we do that? So we can simply use the lower bound function, right? Lower bound beginning pointer to this array, let's say that is begin, and end pointer to the array, and simply the value x. So what lower bound will give us? Lower bound will give us the iterator to the value which is just greater than equals to x, right? Iterator to the point which is greater than equals to x. So let's say x is equal to 5, right? So it will give us the iterator to 7, that will point to 7. And let's say if the x was 4, sorry, let's say x was 4, then it will simply give us the iterator to 4, right? This one. Now let's draw the C3 array again, that is 4 7 8. Now let's say x is in between 4 and 7, right? Now and we need to find the nearest index uh, nearest to x. Now there by how can we find 7? So we can directly find 7 by lower bound, right? Directly using lower bound we will find the iterator to 7. And how can we find 4? Just the iterator we get by lower bound, that is it, let's say it. If we just decrement it it minus minus, then we will get the iterator to 4, right? Now our answer would be bit any of these two. So that is star it minus x. So one things to remember is that there should be an absolute value, and absolute of star it minus 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 x, right? So whichever is minimum between these two, so that will be our answer. Now let's move to the code part. So I have written down the code for saving time. So here is the vector I have created to store the indexes of different colors, and here is the size of the colors array, and I have created a vector of size 4 to check if that color exists or not, right? If the color that is, let's say all the value is 1 2 1 2 1, right? So the color 3 never occurs, right? So that would be false always. Now after we have created a answer vector, and that will store all the answers, and we will be returning at last. All the queries will have the, I have already told that all the queries have index comma color pair, right? So if the query color doesn't uh, doesn't occur in the colors array, so otherwise this following code will execute. Now, so what is m? M is the iterator to the value which is just greater than equals to x, and what is n? N is the iterator to the point which is smaller than x, right? Now one thing can occur is that m is pointing to the end of the vector, so in that case we just need to take care of the n, right? So in that case we will not be considering m. So that is how we solve this question. Okay, so that is the end of the video. Happy coding.